Alright everyone, I figured the first part out. Trapped in the sand, head, walk, cast, mute. Now, using my big brain, trapped in the sand did indeed sound like Corel prison. Hold on, let me lower the volume, it's probably too loud. Wasn't that loud actually. Okay, so, which admittedly is kind of sad because that means you cannot do this on disc 3, you have to do this on your first run, which is pretty stupid. Not stupid, but like annoying, I guess. Anyway, first thing I did was come down here. After I came down here, I saw this guy. I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? Is he related? And basically I tried to find a fight here, and I'm like, oh, head! Those are heads. I should probably cast mute, also known as silence. So I did that, and sometimes it misses, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, I won't like try to make this too much of a hassle to explain, because eventually like it doesn't lead anywhere, but I'll try to show something if I can, if that's possible. Let's see. Okay, so if you try to cast silence on this one, what happens is, if it works, it worked. There's occasions where the battle just ends randomly, even though that thing is alive. And in this bit, I think the only battles you can find are only pincer attacks with heads, which I was like, this is weird. That's gotta be something wrong with it. But I was actually wrong. It's nothing relating to this, guys. Actually, where the secret is it's up there on the next screen. God damn it. Oh nice, there's actually a head. Okay, let me show you. Maybe this time it'll work. The battle basically bugging out and ending too soon for no reason. So, try to silence. Hopefully it works. It didn't. Sometimes the fight ends. I don't know why that is. I thought that was like part of the secret, but it turns out it was not at all. Anyway, in the next room, what we'll see is, if we walk around a bit, let's see. I don't know if there's other rooms that have this this monster enemy, whatever we're trying to find, but I did it in this room, so if they exist anywhere else, it probably works as well. Yes, it's these guys. Okay, first of all, cast mute. Cast is a lie. Okay? Don't barrier. Don't waste my time. Come on. The silence worked. See? He did nothing. Okay? Listen. If you use a mute mask though... What's... Deathclaw, here's some advice. Go for the eyes. I have no idea what the fuck that even means. But that's definitely 100% part of the secret. That's not what happens in normally, you know? So I was like, yes, I found it! That was so random. So, my first speculation that the white letters are locations and the red letters refer to items is correct. This means that the second part refers to tasers. Now, this revelation, actually let me reset because I have a... I want to show you something. I have a save after I've done this. Which, by the way, like, you can get on Corel Prison in Disc 3, so you have to use seats, which what I used was Black Chocobo. If you download it, there's a lot of videos on how you can use it, but like, gist of it is, if you download it, you click open, you find your save file. Let me back up this one. There we go. Save the file line. Okay. So you back out the save file. You open up the one letter below because it starts with 1, but here it starts with 0. So you open up the 8th or whatever, whichever one you want. You select your save file. In this case, I'll select this because this is the save file after. Anyway, let's go to Northern Cave. Cave? Okay. Let's go to one room behind this one. You click Save Location Changes, double click it, Control S. Now it should have worked inside Northern Cave. See? Okay, so there's two bad things about it. One is like, obviously you have to cheat to... It's not like, okay, you can count it as cheating, but like, you have to change your location because it is in areas you can revisit. And the other one is that, sadly, that also could mean that it's enemies that you can't fight again. Because when I was thinking about it, well, actually, we'll talk about it later. First, let's go here, one step at a time. This is not reunion music. This is the whatever it's called. I don't know. Cloud being lost, basically. See that? Let me turn off battles. I clicked battles and enabled. God damn it! And I found a fight instantly. I played myself. Congrats. Did you see that though? I figured it out. It works. So, two things we know. One, there's either text. I don't know if like when you daze it will give you a text. Can I leave this battle? Jesus Christ, I've been running for ages doing fucking cardio. Okay, so hello? Finally, okay, so first thing we know is something happens. Now, for the days for key Jesus Christ, okay. For the days for keycards, now if you use a dazer, I'm not exactly 100% sure if it'll give you a text box or an item at the end, because it sounds like it will give you an item. I'm not sure. So one thing we know is something happens immediately. And second thing we know, its checkpoint is for each secret. The first one, trapped in the sand, is for this one. And it says I'm walking this time, instead of inert, which basically means inactive or like not in a state of motion, in case you didn't know. So, that was the first one. After I did this, the black Chocobo, I used the if you saw my save file previously, it was on Sector 5 slams. I was trying to find the Hell House because I thought that was the Forgotten in the House part, but as it turns out, it's not. Nothing happened still, unless I messed it up somehow. But let's talk about this a little more, right? So, Forgotten in a House. I'm not sure what that is, but some ideas and speculations. First, trapped in the sand was Corel. Prison, I mean. Not revisitable. Fucking sucks. Headwalker Cast Mute was a use of an item. Not that one. Okay. Forgotten in a House, not really sure what that is. It could be like I was thinking like KLUTZ house, Tifa's house, Ares house, like a Forgotten City. So it's like the house is there. Maybe that is it. It could be, right? Forgotten in a House. I don't know if you can find battles in the Forgotten City houses. I haven't checked it. I don't think you can. Anyway. Sealed in Buried Rock. I thought the buried part was the archaeological site, but basically reading these, like Sealed in Buried Rock could be Temple of the Ancients, and Whirling in Winds could be Whirlwind Maze. Those places are not revisitable, okay? So, if that is correct, Trapped in the Sand is not revisitable, and Sealed in Buried Rock is not revisitable, and same for the Whirling in Winds, that must mean Forgotten in a House is also not revisitable, right? And in that area, we have to dazer an enemy, whatever that enemy is. So, if you guys have any ideas of any not revisitable areas that have to do with houses or something like that, right? Anything, right? Just let me know, right? Post a comment. We can figure this out. I'm gonna keep searching. I'm gonna like look again all the areas I can visit. Anyway, by the way, the problem with this is that obviously you have to use like a save file later, yada yada, it doesn't matter. But the problem is that if it's meant to be cast on a boss, it's over. You have to play again, 100%. And also I was thinking that not only is it this, Forgotten in a House, right? Oops. If it was, let's say, Temple of the Ancients, right? And it says, what was the secret? Here's some advice, go for the eyes, right? Let's open up this guy. 7. What's that enemy? The, hold on. 8-faced? 8 eyes? What's it called? Scuffed video, I know, but it's fine. 8 eye. Does this mean 8? And if it means this, I don't know where else, like, let's see, locations, okay? Temple of the Ancients and Battle Square, see? So, if Forgotten in a House means this, I'm not really sure where you find this. Yeah, it's an event. That's what I was trying to get at. If it's an event like this, where you have to fight in a test, it's over. You have to replay. And that kinda sucks, but it is what it is. Like I said, I don't know if it could be, it might be this, but Forgotten in a House, if that is the Temple of the Ancients, what does Sealed in Buried Rock mean? By the way, this could be wrong, but this also might be in order of appearance. If you say this, like, Corel Prison comes first. I don't know what that is. Or one of these might be Temple of the Ancients, right? Maybe, might be. And Whirling Winds is Whirlwind Mates, which you see last. So I don't know if all of these are in non-revisitable places, but that's all I had to say. On the first one, help me, please. Okay, that's it. You're welcome, guys. We're gonna figure this out. I know, we're gonna expose the secrets for sure. Alright? Take care. Please and thanks.